So Hindu Council has been one of the organizations who take all these projects seriously, like Karma Kitchen, Hindu Hub, or Hindu School.
The celebration of our traditions, our culture, our festivals is very important because that shows the vibrancy of our culture, that shows the spirit of festivals and the joy that we celebrate in India, and everywhere there are Bharatvanshis.
This is just a beginning, but we are expecting a longer partnership and journey along with India.
At the end of the day, this is our Karma Bhumi, but whosoever the diaspora which is settling here, and I think we have a inherited commitment or a duty to serve this society here.
Voice aajKal, our medium, your message.
Good day, everyone. My name is Navneet, Anand from aajKal. Our medium, your message. Today, we are sitting here in Sydney with His Excellency High Commissioner of India to Australia, Gopal Bagleji. Welcome to the show. Namaskar. With Hindu Council coming as a Hindu school, what was the first reaction when you heard about the approval?
Well, my first reaction was of delight and pride. Delight because the school promises to be a hub, a point of radiation of the values which India stands for, Bharat stands for, its civilizational values. It is not merely, as I understand, meant to be just an educational institution issuing certificates to young kids, but inculcating values in them for which Bharat is known for. So that's why I was delighted. And for the same reason, I was also very proud.
Same way. I've been meeting Gopalji for a while, and every time I meet him, I see the positive energy and aura around us.
Absolutely.
Talking about the school, what do you think the Indian government or High Commission can come and support us with?
This is just a beginning, but we are expecting a longer partnership and journey along with India, not just at a diplomatic level, but also bringing in some cultural exchange as well. So we're at the early stages, but our plans are longer.
Bigger.
Yes, bigger.
Normally, the associations are there only to celebrate the festivals. But the actual activity that needs to be done or putting Bharat on their agenda as a top priority rather than only having the celebrations or the photo opportunities. So Hindu Council has been one of the organizations who take all these projects seriously, like Karma Kitchen, Hindu Hub, or Hindu School. How have your experience with Hindu Council so far?
I think you are very, very right. The celebration of our traditions, our culture, our festivals is very important because that shows the vibrancy of our culture, that shows the spirit of festivals and the joy that we celebrate in India, and everywhere there are Bharatvanshis. But the underlying thing is even more important. And that underlying thing, as I said, are the values of harmony, values of unity, values of being together, values of working for a wider community. And when I first heard of Karma Kitchen, and I remember very well last year when this was introduced in one of the ministerial visits, it was delightful to see the commitment, the dedication. It began virtually with a very few people coming out and doing things with their own hands, with their own resources, out of their own time, and everybody had a day job to do. So it means that so much of commitment, and where did this commitment come from? It comes from the value of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. The whole world is but one family. So I think I would like to say that as the representative of Bharat, as the representative of India, it makes me immensely proud and immensely hopeful for the future, because the future does not belong to only us. It belongs to our children. And it is these children who are inheriting these institutions, these efforts, and also most importantly, the values which underline them. So festivals, fantastic. Beyond festivals, fabulous.
Before that, I think Ramyaji and the team has formed this organization called HEACC, Hindu Education and Culture Center. They're the force behind the school. So I would like to ask Ramyaji, what are your thoughts on this initiative?
See, again, Hindu Educational and Cultural Center, Hindu Council of Australia, we are all one big family. And as Gopalji said, at the end of the day, this is our karma bhumi, but whosoever the diaspora which is settling here, and I think we have a inherited commitment or a duty to serve this society here, and that can happen only when we inculcate these good values, Bharatiya values, into our generation next. Otherwise, the first generation that migrates here will always carry some of the legacy, but it is the second generation which may go in a tangentially. So, in order to bring them back, what we thought was we are doing a bit through many organizations to inculcate this culture. But what we, as a team, when we sat down, we discussed was that we had to increase the scale because the inevitably the migration from Bharat is going to increase, and the first migrants are going to really struggle to make ends meet. And in this process, the transfer of this culture may not happen, and that way we thought that from year 0 to year 6, in the formative years, if we can just give the right culture, they will be our true representatives.
Absolutely. Thank you.
What would be your message to Indian diaspora here in Australia?
My message has always been very, very simple. बने रहें, जुड़े रहें.
बने रहें, जुड़े रहें. My name is Navneet Anand from Voice aajKal, our medium, your message. आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद.
नमस्कार.
धन्यवाद.
VT Times. Be with the times.